Tolu, what can I do if it is impossible for me to make a first class? I'm on a 2-2 and I'm in 400 level. I'm on third class and I'm in 300 level. It is impossible for me to make a first class, but I want to make a meaning out of my career. I want to make a living and I want to live a successful life. Is it too late for me? No, it's not too late for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things you can do to magnify your possibility of a success, even with your degree, whether you're going to graduate with a 2-2 or a third class or a pass. Let me start by saying I graduated with the first class. And if there is one thing that having a first class does to you, is that it gives you this sense of urgency to constantly prove yourself, to defend that degree. So you have to be always performing well at work, always reading. In fact, that was the major reason why I hated my first employment, and I just thought that audit was not for me, because my boss at that time would take every opportunity for me to learn, to remind me that are you not the first class student? Don't forget that the people that are interviewing you is probably a third class student from University of Ibadan, but experience has put him on that seat. So there is more to be done than just graduating with the first class, and it's putting you under pressure to prove that you're smart because he doesn't have that degree. So one thing that the first class degree can do for you, of course, is you made the first class, and probably give you the front line, meaning that you probably get a chance for interview first. It doesn't even mean you get the job, because organizations will say, oh, we want first class students, we want 2-1 students. So if you are someone that does not even have first class degree in sight, what should you do? Number 1, learn a skill. And learn a skill that is in line with your natural abilities. A lion is considered the king of the jungle, and we can assume that the lion is actually stronger than the fish. But if you put a lion in water and a fish in water, the lion is not going to survive. That lion that is the king of the jungle will not survive. So let a lion behave like a lion and be a king in the jungle, and let a fish behave like a fish and be the master of the sea. For instance, you are studying accounting, but you're good with fashion, or you know how to make hair. Go and brush up yourself in that aspect and get certifications to back it up. Some of you know how to bring people out of a bad mood. I remember someone when I was in uni that was not even good academically, would not even come to class, but he knows how to talk to people and make them feel good about themselves. If you are someone like that, you can look at therapy. How can I become a therapist? And in this age of internet and access to a lot of people, just with your mobile phone, you can still make a living. You can still make a name for yourself in your career or in whatever you choose. I want you to know that most first class students tap into their natural abilities. Some of them are not as smart as you, they're not as good. It's just like the way I said, the lion cannot swim like a fish. So find your area and sharpen it. Number 2, while you are still in school, start to develop your CV. And it's not just about writing the CV. Yes, you can give it to a professional to write for you, but one thing you can do is during your holidays, go to work in offices. Even if they will not pay you, go and volunteer. When I was in 200 level, the holiday, 300 level holiday, even 100 level holiday, I worked in some places. I worked in an audit firm, I worked in a school, I worked in a shop. So go and gain some experiences and put it in your CV with the keywords. So when your mates are graduating and everybody is entering the labor market on a fresh slate, you already have some experiences. So that's how to work on your CV, by actually working on it, having a CV, and also filling it up with relevant experiences. Number 3 is to build your connections, because now it's like you'd feel you are disadvantaged in terms of the certificate. So now you are good. You have learned a skill based on your interests or your natural abilities. So you're good with numbers. So you've learned data analysis, you know how to use Excel and all those data analysis programs, and you're also working on your CV. You need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to rely on your connections, because now your certificates will not probably get you to the front line. So you want to make sure you have rich connections, that your classmates that you're looking down on, is the time to bring the person close to you, talk to your lecturers, start to talk to people at church, tell them what you can do, and just make sure that you have a portfolio of people that you can talk to, and they also know your abilities. So these are 3 things you can do if you think that it's too late for you to graduate with the first class. There's no difference between you and the first class students. I hope this has helped you. thumbs up this video and also share it with someone that will find it helpful. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.